behind that troop was the so-called Pilgrims, man. They made over 500 treaties and broke every last one of them, which backs up that his words were smoother than butter. Bring it back to
Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
That's right. War was in his heart, and that's the reason why he waited to the hunt parties of the Native Americans, tribal clans, in order to leave and go hunt, so they could take down the weaker people and the women and children, man. Give me Psalms 58 and 3. You might want to start at the top though.
Psalms 58 and 1. Do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
That's right, the wicked, the so-called white men, are estranged from the womb. They were born wicked. That's the reason why you got all these little white kids killing their damn parents, man. When the scripture says, honor your mother and your father, man. See, when the truth is brought out, and truth and sincerity, everything makes sense, man. That's how you have unplugged from the matrix, man. This fucking false illusion that the so-called white man has built up in his raggedy-ass queendom, man. Is there more? Yeah.
Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
As soon as they be born, they go off, man.
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies. Everything out the so-called white man's mouth is a damn lie. In the womb. See, the white man won't tell you that most of the Greece was ruled by black people. They won't tell you that Sparta was ruled by black people who were Israelites. They won't tell you that the Roman Empire was started by Japhetic people and then later taken over by Israelites. They won't tell you that in the Dark Ages that black people ruled Europe
For 1,000 years.
for over 1,000 years, because King James was a black man himself that was a Scot that took over the crown of England as well.
That's right.
They won't tell you that the first president of the so-called United States was a black man, not fucking the 44th president, Barack Obama, who's not of our people, man. They don't tell you these things because they want you to think that you've been chucking spears and living in shit huts and putting your head underneath cows to turn your hair blonde, man. They want you to feel like you're as inferior as you can be.
As they are.
As inferior as they are. They're not teaching you the right history in their public school systems, man. They're not teaching you that Israelites invented Islam just so they could get the Arabs out of Jerusalem so the Arabs could go to Saudi Arabia and pray in Mecca. So they have you niggas believing that you Muslims and shit when the Quran itself says that the Israelites excel the nations, man. We'll bring that out right now. Give me a 2nd Ezra 6th chapter, man. That's our job out here as men of the Lord, to motherfucking chip away at the white man's lies and tell our people the truth. That's all we here for, is to tell you people the truth. And Lord willing, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will find favor in us to deliver us out of what's finna come.
Right.
6 and what? Hold on, bro. 56? 54.
Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
That's right. Now, if you people knew how to break down Genesis, which you people don't even know how to read beyond the 8th grade level, some of you people don't even know how to write your damn name. You know, if you knew how to break down Genesis, that the Most High chose Adam out of a nation called the Adamites. It showed Adam his laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep going.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
That's right. And out of the Adamites, he chose the certain people that he has chosen, which is the Israelites. From Adam to Seth, all the way back down to Noah to Shem, all the way back down from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
That's right. The Lord, Yahweh, commanded the elect to make the world for our sakes. The children of Israel, not none of these other nations. These other nations are going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Keep going.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
That's right. The Lord said you other nations are nothing, man. That's coming from the Holy Scriptures. So all you peons out there that are not blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that think you're better than blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you got another thing coming, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
But be like unto spittle.
Most High said you other nations be all you gooks, all you fucking zipper heads. He said you're like on a spit, man. Keep going.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That's right. Like if you spill some water on the floor, you ain't gonna go back, or on the concrete, you ain't gonna go back to clean that shit up. Give me like Psalms 2 and 8, Isaiah 40 and 15.
Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
That's right. So we asking on the Lord right now as we speak, doing His work, bidding the elect to the marriage. And if we find favor and we're written in the book of life, we're gonna have the heathens as our inheritance. Even if we do die on this side, we're gonna get reincarnated back into the kingdom of heaven, and we still gonna have you heathens under subjection, man.
Right.
Keep going.
Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
That's right. We're gonna rule the whole world, man, and we're gonna be in outer space. Give me Isaiah 40 and 15.
Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
That's right. All you other nations ain't shit. Keep going.
And are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Yeah, you other nations ain't, you don't even give a fuck about you people, man. The Lord only cares about the nation of Israel, and then he breaks it down further than that. He only cares about the 1/3 in the elect.
That's right.
Give me Zechariah 13 and 8.
Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's right. 2/3 of these people on this side are going to die in America through thermonuclear destruction in World War III. Because they don't want to hearken on to the voice of the prophets who come out here week in and week out and preach the end time, so to speak. Keep going.
But the third shall be left therein.
That's right, the third shall be left therein, to be delivered through the world enemy calls the UFOs. Keep going.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Salakia. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Right. No, because this is what's building up to this grand finale, man. We in the last few prophecies before everybody gets before Judgment Day, man.
Right.
Can you give me a second Ezra, chapter 14, and start at 14, and then end at 16.
Second Ezra 14 and 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man,